Hi and welcome back to the Put Yourself First podcast. Today I'm sharing with you my morning mindset and manifestation ritual routine, like what I love to do in the mornings. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why I'm not, like how to flex this around your energy, around your cycle, around what you have on that day, even like the amount of time you have. Because when I say this is my morning routine, I don't mean that I am getting up at the same time every morning and doing this rigid routine every single morning. Because some mornings I wake up and I want to play music. Some mornings I wake up and I'm like lower energy, so I need to just really ease into the day. Some mornings I'm absolutely buzzing and I'm like bouncing off the walls and jumping up and down, dancing, singing. Like some mornings I'm, chatting with my partner more or cuddling my dog. Some mornings I'm on my own. Like every morning is different, isn't it? And so your morning ritual can be too. With that being said, there is something in having these habits, these rituals, these practices to really anchor in your intentions for the day. Because the outcome of this morning ritual that I'm going to share with you, that you can download and have for yourself, which we'll get onto in a second, the outcome of doing this is that you start your day putting yourself first. You start your day tuning in to your intentions. You create an intentional day. Like you are co-creating and curating your day versus life just happening to you. You know those days where you feel like you're bombarded with shit from all angles? Like you roll over, you look at your phone, oh my god, there's a message from someone, emails, the household, like the family, the kids, the dog, like need to sort that out. Oh my god, I'm late to work, the traffic. Those days where life is happening to you and not for you. Because without really tuning in to your energy, putting yourself first and getting yourself into alignment, and when I say that, I mean think about like a ball of string, a big tight ball of string that is just all over the place. You're trying to unravel this ball of string and it's just a hot mess. That is how you feel sometimes in your energy. You're all over the place. Versus if we can take the time to untangle the string and untangle the mess and stretch out that piece of string, we feel like we're moving in a straight line. We're walking forwards in a straight line, that we are being intentional, we are being directive with our energy, but also receptive. Also like allowing the day to unfold. Those days where you just feel like you've got so much done and you're going with the flow and like you're just having an amazing day. You're productive, you're full of energy, like you're feeling great, your positive mindset, all that good stuff. It's not this hard slog. And some days can feel like that. And often it's a day when you roll over and you look at your fucking phone first thing. Or you don't take 20 minutes for yourself, like before you start your day. So my Manifest Your Dream Life ritual, I'm going to walk you through it today, but what I need you to know is that you can download this and have it to keep for yourself. It's available now. It's just £27. So I wanted to make it like a super affordable, low cost way that you can begin working with mindset and manifestation in this beautiful ritual that is my exact mindset and manifestation ritual that I have used for over the past 2-3 years. I've cultivated and refined this ritual, and my growth, not just externally, right? It's not just about buying my first house or growing my business or all this other external cool stuff that will come as part of this work, especially if you're taking action. But the most important thing is my inner world, like my inner work, my healing, how I feel about myself, how I see myself. I see myself differently when I look in the mirror, quite literally, as we're going to get onto, and it's because of this work. And it's easy to outsource your growth to this huge, monumental, transformative thing that's going to happen, such as, say, like, you know, amazing retreats, or like, you know, the weekend that you can go on with, say, Tony Robbins, like something like that. And I do not doubt that those things change people's lives, but the real transformation lies in what you are doing every single day, the foundational things that you are doing. And this ritual is one of my foundations, because without the strong foundations, the basics holding you up, you're gonna struggle to see results. It's kind of like you know, your health and well-being. It's the boring stuff like drinking enough water or walking more that is actually going to get you the results, versus thinking that, you know, you just need to go on some like ridiculously strict cleanse or whatever to get results, when it's actually about changing your habits, your daily habits and rituals and behaviors, that is going to get you where you want to be. And your mindset and your manifestation, your goals, is exactly the same. So this is my exact morning ritual. Let's dive in. And if you want to download it, plug and play, follow along with me, couldn't be easier, then you can grab that at the show notes, at the link in the show notes now. Firstly, when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm not going on social media. I'm not looking on social media. I actually have a personal phone. So my work phone, if you watch this podcast, my work phone is different to my personal phone. My work phone is switched off in the mornings, so I don't even see the opportunity to go on Instagram. Now, not everyone will have that, of course, but if you can have your phone like on do not disturb so you don't get notifications, or what I also did before I had two phones is I had it on my homepage, like a little, you know, you can put your apps in folders. I had a folder with a little sun, and only the things that I needed for my morning routine were in the little folder. So I think for me it's like Spotify, the Kajabi app, which I'll get onto, and the Google Drive app, which we'll get onto in a sec as well, because that's one of my favourite tips. So whatever you're choosing to do in the morning in terms of setting up your phone, as long as you're not going on social media or checking emails or checking messages, we're good. Because that is an example of both allowing the day to happen to you, because if you check your emails, your messages, you don't know what's on there. That is someone else's agenda, that is someone else's request, that is someone else's needs. Attend to your own needs first, like at least with 20-30 minutes. Jeez, you deserve that at the least. So please don't do that in the morning. And it's funny, whenever I am going through a rough time, I notice the urge to do this first thing, and I have to really stop myself, because what's happening, and biologically, like scientifically, your cortisol rises in the morning. So your cortisol naturally rises, and that's what wakes you up naturally. It's like your body's way of waking you up. And you are in this state, and we'll get onto this with the meditation, but you are in this state of receptivity where you're in this limbo between being asleep and being fully awake and alert. And the length of time that can be is different for everyone. I think it even depends on like the quality of sleep you've gotten and all sorts, but you're in a really receptive time, which means that you can use that to your advantage. You can take that time for yourself to program in and choose with intention how you want to feel that day, versus allowing the day to happen to you when you check your phone first thing. So I'm not looking at Instagram, I'm not looking at social media, I don't even have the option to do that. And I'm sitting, I'm getting back in bed with my tea, my athletic greens, like your lemon water, whatever you want to do in the morning. Hydration, of course, but also just taking some time for yourself, right? You know, having your drink in your, like, a nice mug that you love, or putting on, like, I love in the morning when it's a little bit cold still, like putting my dressing gown on and like getting back in bed with that on. Just those moments for yourself to experience some self-care, some indulgence, some care for yourself, I think is so important. So I'm in bed and I'm ready to start my ritual. The first thing I'm doing is meditation. And I have a beautiful guided manifest your dream life visualization that you get in the ritual, in the bundle. And I used to really struggle with visualization because I was trying to do it myself, because I love like specific ways of working with the mind. I don't always love just playing Russian roulette with meditation apps and different things. I'm quite picky about how the meditation is programmed, because like I said, you're in that state of receptivity, so it's really powerful what you're actually programming in to your mind. So I have created the guided meditation not only for myself, like, because I've been using it for months, but for you as well, because it allows you to visualize your manifestations in reality first thing in the morning before you've even done anything in your day. Like, how powerful is that? How incredible is that gonna feel? Not only is that just gonna have you feeling amazing, it's actually programming your mind to experience that as real. It's like an instruction to your mind. And each part of the ritual comes with its own like little intro where we talk about this. So you will learn more if you want to get it. But what we're doing is seeing your manifestation in reality as if it is real, as if it is happening. And then from there, we're guiding you into clarity over your next steps. So mindset, manifestation, meditation, it is very, very powerful. Some days I will sit in meditation for another 10 minutes or so. You know, I love Reiki. I love practicing Reiki on myself. I find it really beneficial in the morning. And so some days I'll just play music and sit and like just sit and be and receive, and extra things might pop into my head. I might be like continuing with the visualization, or I might be like having a, you know, more of like a prayer or a conversation with God, or I say God, the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, I really let my energy lead with this practice. So some mornings it's very slow and easeful. Some mornings I'm like, I've got a client first thing, so I'm like up, meditation, onto the next thing, like boom, boom, boom. This doesn't have to be a ritual that is like hours and hours lying in bed that you can only do on the weekend. This is like 20 to 30 minutes for yourself in the morning. Amazing. Put yourself first. Bish, bash, bosh. Like, you feel great. You're in alignment. Off you go to have an amazing day. This is like not going to take you that long. So meditation is crucial for me, as is really fine tuning the details of what I want to receive. And if you're in a conscious phase of growth in your life right now, whether that be personal growth, professional growth, financial growth, whatever it might be, this ritual is really going to fine tune your mind, your energy, how you are showing up, your identity, your belief system as you show up to your day. The action you take from there, and therefore the results you're going to see with your goals from there, is like, it excites me to think about it. So meditation is first. Then I am journaling. I love to journal. And I went through a phase of really just loving free writing. And especially if I was meditating, I would just dump out like all of the thoughts, visions, downloads, like ideas, whatever was in my head. Often journaling for me becomes posts as well. So I'll just start writing something and then it will go on to become like a podcast episode or an Instagram live or something else. When I'm in that conscious, intentional growth phase, I am doing my magical manifesting magic journaling tool. So this is in the ritual as well. It's a set of prompts, and these are not just any like simple basic prompts. These are get like your mindset, your heart, your energy focused on where you are headed. I love this journaling because not only does it kind of continue the vibe of just feeling really powerful, bearing in mind we've literally been programming our unconscious mind to see the success we want to experience. We're then bringing that into reality through the journaling. So thinking about how you are showing up to that day as the version of you who is already living that reality. I know I speak about that tons on the podcast, and that advice, like, you might not feel that you're able to follow through with that every single day. This journaling tool will help you with that, because it's like anchoring you into each prompt. It's like a journey towards who you are becoming that day, who you are being, the action you are taking. It's a very tangible way to practice mindset, manifestation and spirituality. One of the Next Level You girls shared this because the journaling is included in Next Level You. One of the Next Level You girls said the ritual, that the journaling is like guiding you into your higher self. It's like guiding you into your best self. So if you want to show up to your day as your best self, this journaling is for you. Once I've done that, and again, like I say, I'm flexy with this because some mornings I'm writing more. Some mornings I'm free writing tons of creative stuff, and some mornings I'm not really in the mood to journal, so I'll just jot down some affirmations or like some action steps for the day. Inside the portal where you get the ritual, there are tips on how to condense and tweak and refine the ritual to make it your own. If, say, you only have 20 minutes, or you only have 15 minutes or even 10 minutes. So once I've done the journaling, and normally when I'm doing this, I'll put a really vibey playlist on. For me, music is really important during ritual, during ceremony, because it does make an impact on your energy. And when you think about it, it really is coded with energy, isn't it? So I'm listening to music, and there are my go-to playlists I've created. I've popped them inside of the ritual bundle as well, so you can get them. So we can, it's literally, when I say my exact morning routine, I mean it. It's like plug and play, off you go. Once I've done that, my music is playing, I'm having a vibey time. This is where I will flow. But before I talk about that, I'm going to share part 3, which is EFT and mirror work. EFT is phenomenal for mindset reprogramming, nervous system regulation, energy work. So we talked about like fine-tuning your energy in the morning so that you can show up to your day with intention. EFT is going to do that. Even if all you did was tap through the points, like, you would feel different in your energy. But we take it one step further and we incorporate affirmations. So I might use my own affirmations that I'm working with at the moment, or inside of the ritual you have like a manifest your dream life EFT. So we're really just affirming to yourself out loud that you are showing up today with intention, you are taking action today, you are like exactly where you are supposed to be, you are co-creating your life with the universe, like all of that good stuff. We are affirming that and actually tapping that in, letting that sink in to your energy system, to your body, to your mind, to your spirit. Really, really powerful. Affirmations and EFT is like this magic combo, and especially if you're in a phase where you are really actively wanting to show up as your best self, wanting to change your life, wanting to switch things up, working on a specific goal, a daily EFT. And again, like, we're not talking hours and hours. This video is like 7-8 minutes. This whole thing you can be done in half an hour, or if you have less time than that, we can shorten it as well. We can like tweak it to make it your own. I'm taking it one step further as well, and this has been my like secret sauce hack with EFT, is to do it in front of the mirror. If you love EFT and you've not tried this already, please do, because it just takes it up a notch. But I'm using this EFT or my own affirmations, and I am speaking into the mirror, and I am making eye contact with myself. This practice alone has the power to change your life, because it will change the relationship you have with yourself. If you are looking in your own eyes in the morning and telling yourself, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, I am ready to create my dream life today, I am confident in taking action today, I protect my energy today, whatever it might be. And there's a ton of affirmations in this EFT track. The way you show up to your day that day is just going to be different, like it just is. And sometimes people struggle with affirmations alone because the conscious mind is too online and like trying to battle against the new beliefs. using EFT, we can actually get your nervous system and your body into more receptivity so that you actually receive and like soak in the new beliefs, the affirmations. So that is my 3-part morning ritual. Like I said, I flow with this. I have fun with this. I let it be what it needs to be for me that day, and every day gets to be different. Some mornings I am on, like some mornings I finish my meditation and I am on the highest of high vibes. Let's say like I've just got so into it that I'm like, oh my God, it's happening, it's real. You know, and for you, the money is here, I'm on holiday, oh my God, I'm living in my dream house, whatever it might be. I am like, oh, like all fired the fuck up. I might put some music on and dance like a lunatic around the room. I might need to get ready. So I might pop, if you watch the podcast, I've got this little Bluetooth speaker. I might pop that on and bring it into the bathroom and blast music whilst I'm getting ready. I might, let's face it usually involves music. I might be so inspired that I literally sit in bed and write content, write down ideas for my business, write whatever for half an hour. You know, so much can flow and tweak and like be made its own because I let it, because I'm not strict with it. And in terms of consistency, my definition of consistency is that I do it more often than I don't do it. That goes with everything. That means that there's no room for perfectionism here. There's no room for, oh my God, if I don't do this every single day, then I'm not going to get results. There's no room for that. Because some mornings I wake up at the weekend and I want to eat a bagel in bed and watch my American politics podcast that I love watching. Some mornings that's what I want to do instead. And that doesn't mean that I'm not manifesting my dream life that day. But what I will say is that doing it more often than not and really doing it with intention, especially during a phase where you are actively growing and working on yourself, magic and miracles and manifestations are going to unfold as part of this addition to your day. The number one question I know I'm going to get asked, or you're maybe wondering if you're not a morning person, is does it need to be a morning routine? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. And maybe you've not even clicked on this episode if you're not a morning person, because you might have already written yourself off. But this ritual is designed for you. And so that means that it gets to be whatever you want it to be. This could be your lunchtime ritual. It could be your after work ritual. It could be your bedtime ritual. It's still going to be effective in the same way that a great workout is effective, whether you do it first thing in the morning or after work or on your lunch break. The most valuable, the most powerful time of day to work out is the time of day that works for you and your schedule and your energy. So do it then. This is that 20 to 30 minute pocket of your day which everyone can create for themselves. Might be that you need to ask for some help to make that happen, but you can create it for yourself. Might be that you watch one less Netflix episode that day, but you can make that time. Everyone has 20 to 30 minutes for themselves. We're not talking hours and hours here. We're not talking perfection. We're not talking some crazy strict routine. We're talking about taking time for you so that you are creating a life of your dreams. And what you do today, what you do tomorrow, what you do the day after, right? What you do each day, especially the habits, the repeatable, consistent behaviors, those are the things that are going to directly impact your life in 6 months' time. Your results, your goals, your manifestations, how you see yourself, your personal growth, all of those big, important things are going to be impacted by what you are doing each and every day. And you get to create that for yourself. How powerful is that? You don't need to go on a retreat and spend thousands and thousands of pounds to change your life. You can change your life today through taking time for you and creating these rituals, these habits that are creating a snowball effect of impact, of transformation from deep within you. Because as I've touched on, this is not just fluffy, cute, like fun stuff that we're doing here. This is mind, body, and soul work. So that's really powerful. That's in your, it's in your hands. And the reason I wanted to make this ritual is for that reason. And I didn't want to just give it to clients, like one-to-one clients, or add it into a course. I wanted to make it its own thing so that it was affordable, accessible, and as many people as possible can do this and start doing it and feel the shift in their energy. So if you want it, it is now available. It's just £27. The link is in the show notes. You can grab it for yourself and literally get started as soon as you, as soon as you pay. Like, it's instant access, all downloadable. I host everything on Kajabi, which is just a platform that we use, and there's a free Kajabi app. So if you want to just have the Kajabi app on your home screen, you can click in, go into your ritual, plug and play, follow along with me, morning routine done. If you like to have your phone on airplane mode, or you're using this like, I don't know, somewhere, if you're wanting to share it across devices or whatever, you can download the meditation, download the video, because there's a meditation, a PDF guide for the journaling, and a video for the EFT. My recommendation, if you want it available offline and across devices as well, obviously you can log in to different devices, but what I do is I upload all of the audio, the video, everything you need into Google Drive, just like a free Google Drive account, and make the files available offline. So if you do want airplane mode completely on, like no phone in the morning, but you do want to go on your phone to do this, you can still listen to that. That's one of my little mindset all the words are blending into one. Meditation, that's one of my meditation hacks, because I have tons of other meditations that I've recorded for clients that I like to listen to as well. So they're in my Google Drive. So that's my little trick. So the link is in the show notes. So many of you have already dug in and bought it because I've been sharing it on Instagram and emails. I really hope you're loving it. Please share feedback with me, like DM me on Instagram if you are using it. I want to hear your results, how you're feeling afterwards, your favourite bits, how you're making it your own, like all of that good stuff. So I will see you soon, loves.